With the news of Jason Peters getting surgery and his season's finished, Nate Herbig will be the right guard for the next game here against the Saints and probably moving forward. Let's go through him against the Packers here. First rep, he was running a zone to the right side here. He's going to combo with Jason Kelsey up on the defensive tackle here. And as he is to the left of Herbig, he will be the one responsible for transferring up to the linebacker, which he does pretty well right here. And get some good push on the linebacker here as well. So right off the bat, a tremendous rep for Herbig right here against the defensive tackle. Now, he does a really good job of getting his butt low on this rep right here. And when 97 is taking his inside arm and placing it right there onto Herbig, he's pushing down on the leading arm of the defensive tackle right there. Keep pushing it down, driving him to the back, finish off, lay on the dude. Really solid rep. Another really good rep here in pass protection. A good get off, explosive get off for a guy as big as Herbig is. And then he gets his inside arm on 97 right here to help out Jason Kelsey while also keeping his eyes out for the defensive end out here to help out Driscoll at the edge. You see the exact same tendency of the thought process that Herbig is going through on the rep like this, which is right after where he keeps his eyes outside to notice where 55 is going while also keeping his hands inside. So he's helping Kelsey a lot here with the two-hand punches he's coming in here, but also has the ability to notice if the defensive end is going to crash inside. So this is another good rep of displaying awareness of where the guys are and also keep helping your fellow offensive lineman out. This time in pass protection against the defensive tackle 94 right here, who's going to be stunting to the weak side of the offensive line right here. Display some really good feet right here, some quick feet to replace as he's going in here. Reset his feet up here so he has the entire inside angle of him, conceal him off while pushing him into Jason Kelsey. To the strong side of the line right here, we're going to have a tick game with the defensive tackle. It's going to rush up. 55 comes inside. Herbig does a good job of realizing that. Catches 55 is coming in there. Does not give up any pressure for him. Another solid rep right here. Working the feet on 55 here. Is just going inside and transitioning him. Keep the eyes out for anybody coming from the other side of the field as he's identifying 94 right here. He can relate to him. So another beautiful rep. On this rep, Greg Ward is going to be chip blocking the defensive end right here, and that is going to push him inside a little bit. That Driscoll does not expect. He's setting up deep. Herbig right here is doing a solid here for Kelsey, taking on 94 with him. But he notices that 55 is coming inside, so he gives him that outside shoulder to help Driscoll recover to the inside, so 55 will not be able to get the pressure right here, and then follows it through to 55. So it's good work, good job of one being aware of where the pass rush is coming from and that you have some contact to your outside shoulder, and then two, finding work afterwards. Another rep where he displays the good eye work of keep finding the guys and keep identifying what the defensive line is doing and reacting to that. So here 97 is going outside, so he immediately knows shit's going to be going down on the other side of the line, gets his eyes out there, and then a really good hit here on 94 to help out Jason Kelsey. Another decent rep against 97 right here. Good get off and good footwork to seal him off to Kelsey as we've seen before. Keep driving him there. Replace the hands as he is transitioning outside. 96 in this strip, trying to be a little bit nimble and trying to do some faking here, fake it to the right, fake it to the left, and Herbig does a good job of reacting to that and resetting his feet and ultimately ending up with both hands on 96 and helping out with Kelsey while also remaining an eye out to the outside. Here in this rep against a fast 55 lined up in there in the pass rush situation. What I notice about him on this is that he uses his big body and his leverage to withstand any sort of push that the defensive line may have. So he's kind of catching their pass rush move or their bull rush, and then he's countering by pushing the arms of the defensive linemen as they're coming in. He gets some help from Kelsey there, and it's a beautiful rep for both of them. Packers getting a little bit freaky here with the defensive line, lining up the defensive ends inside, really going that NASCAR. Doesn't want to all-out blitz and get to Jalen Hurts. Herbig lined up right here. 55 is going to be stunting to the strong side of the line. So Herbig does a good job initially of punching him, keeping his eyes outside as he's noticing no one is coming there. He'll be transitioning inside once again to help out the pass rushers there. Touchdown. Unfortunately, like the other videos, Game Pass has not updated, has not given us more all-22 tape, so we're going to do the rest of the analysis of what we can do from game tape, which is fortunate, which is the offensive line, because we can actually see here. So here is zone to the left side, and Nate Herbig does a really good job of transitioning up to the linebackers right here after engaging on 97 with Jack Driscoll, coming up there, finding a crease for Miles Sanders. Right here, the one rep that Nate Herbig wants to have back from his time in this game is where he's getting pushed back quite a lot here from the defensive tackle 94, who gets really good power and movement and good leverage on him as he's get driven back quite a bit here, ultimately ending up with the sack. Now, you could, of course, imagine Jalen Hurts would roll out to either side instead of straight up the middle here, as we talked about here on the Jordan Mailata breakdown here. So you could have rolled out right here, much better decision, or out here, not in the middle when the middle is getting destroyed. Really bounced back well here on this rep where he's taking on 55 along with Jason Kelsey and pushing 55 into Jason Kelsey right here, then identifying the delayed blitz from the linebacker and picking that up at the end. And the recovery rip right here where 94 once again gets the bull rush off on Nate Herbig. This time a much better point of gravity here. It has his butt a lot lower on this rep, and he withstands it well with a little bit of help from Jason Kelsey.